Hey everyone, welcome back to CBSE Learners. Okay, so today we have come with the grammatical part. Okay, now the grammatical part, let's start with tense. So it's a very important part of grammar. Okay, so why it's very important to know tense? Because when you are speaking, when you are narrating, or when you are talking to anyone, you need to know what type of tense you are going to say them. You are going to express your feelings. Suppose if you want to express one incident which has happened in the past, you need to describe the story in a past tense. Okay, so let's see what is tense. So now, what is the definition of tense? Tense can be defined as the time of a verb or action or a state. So see, it gives you a clear idea about when the action or the verb. You know, everyone, we all know that verb are action words, right? So it gives you an idea when the verb or the action has happened. Okay, so see, this tense chapter is not only for one class. Okay, you are going to learn it from class 5 and you have to continue up to class 12. It is a very important part of English grammar. Okay, so tense can be defined as the time of a verb or an action or a state, that when the verb or the incident or the action has happened. Okay, so let's see some example. I go to school every day. Okay, so it's a habitual truth. Okay, so I go to school every day. I am going to school. I went to school. I will go to school tomorrow. Okay, so see, in these four sentences, these examples of, I have taken examples of four sentences. Okay, so in these four sentences, you can see the time of the action done by the subject is different. I go to school every day. Here, the subject is going to school every day. It's a habit for the subject to go to school every day. I am going to school means the subject is going to school. Okay, at that moment when he or she, the subject, was speaking. Next comes I went to school. I went to school gives you an idea that the subject had gone to school or went to school. Okay, in past. Okay, I will go to school. I will go to school tomorrow means the subject here, I will go to school the next day or tomorrow. So here you can get idea from these four sentences that the subject is performing the same action of going to school in different time. Okay, so you can get the clear idea of tense. Now, through these examples, you got that tense can be of different types from these examples. Okay, so now let's see how many types of tenses are there. So mainly tense. Mainly tense can be of three types. Okay. Now first one is present tense. Present tense. The second one is past tense. And the third one is future tense. Okay. So see, these part of tenses are the main parts. Okay. Now further you can divide this present tense into different forms. So what is present tense? It's a time of the action done when you can call it as a habitual in the present time, or a habitual truth, or a universal truth, or an eternal truth. Okay, these all comes in the category of present tense when the subject is performing the action at that time. Okay, at the present time. Next comes past tense, when the subject is performing or has performed the work in past days. Okay, future tense, the subject is going to perform the act in future or coming days. Okay, now these tenses we can further divide into different parts. These are the primary parts. Okay, now let's see these tenses with examples. Okay, now how to use these tenses in our regular speech. Okay, and how to construct sentences with the use of these tenses. Okay, now let's see. Now let me first start with present tense. Okay, present tense. Now, you while speaking, you will have three persons, right? One is the first person who is speaking. It is me or I or we, right? And one is the second person along with whom the subject is speaking, and other are the audience or the third person who are listening to the conversation of the first person and the second person. So, how to construct sentence? Okay, with the help of present tense. Now, first person. First person, okay, something I forgot, singular and plural. Now, first person singular number is I. Okay, and let's take a word, anything of your choice you can take. I have taken, I am going to take the word eat. Okay, so I eat food. Now plural number is we. Okay, we eat food. Next, second person is you. Okay, singular number. Second person singular number is you. You eat food. And the second person plural number is also you. You eat food. Now comes the third person and the tricky one. Okay, in case of third person singular number, you are having now who are third person? He in singular number. He, she, or it, or any subject, not subject, or any name. Okay, in singular and particular. Okay, so it should be singular. He, she, it, or any name. Okay, now in case of third person singular number in present tense, we will use the word eat. We are going to add s with the word in case of only third person singular number in present tense. Okay, he or she, he eats food, or he plays, whatever, any verb you can take, you have to add s along with the verb. Okay, only in case of third person singular number in present tense. Got it? Now what is the third person plural number? They. Okay, so they eat food. Here you are not going to apply any trick. Okay, here it is normal like all the plural form. They eat food, you eat food, we eat food. Okay, now main thing you need to remember is who is the first person. First person is I, the plural number is we, second person is you, second person plural number is you, and third person singular number is he, she or it, or any name in singular, right? Like any name you can take, it can be Ram, it can be Sham, but it has to be in singular number. Okay, along with that you have to add the word along with s, eats food. Okay, and next comes the third person plural number, they eat food. Okay, so this is the pattern to construct a present tense. Okay, now first I am going to give you the idea of present, past and future. Later I am going to discuss the parts of these basic tenses like present tense, present continuous, present perfect. I am going to discuss in the next class. Okay, so let me first give you the idea how to construct the sentences in present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay, so this is the present tense. Now let me see the past one. Okay. So past tense, in same manner, singular, plural. The format will be same. First person will be as usual I, plural will be we, second person will be you as usual, and here plural form will be you as usual. Third person he, she or it or any name, and here it will be they. Okay, so in past tense there is no change of the verb form. Okay, you have to, I'm sorry, I'm saying that there is no change of verb form. There will be a change of verb form. You are going to add the past form, past verb form. Okay, but you are not going to add any s or anything with the third person singular number. So we have taken the word eat, and let's continue with the word eat only. With the word eat only, I ate. Now the past form of the word for the word eat is ate. Okay, so I ate food. Okay, this means that the subject has taken food in the past days. Okay, I ate food. We ate food. You ate food. Same, you ate food. He, she ate food. They ate food. Okay, so like present, first person singular, third person singular number in present tense, there is no change of this. There is no addition of s with the verb in case of third person singular number in past tense. Okay, so you can simply use the past verb form in each and every sentence of past tense. Okay, so this is the past one. So let me see the future one. Okay, future tense. So the first person will be I. Second person, first person singular is I. First person plural number is we. I, we. Third, second person is you. Here second person is you. third person he, she, or it, or any name. Okay. Now I will eat food. You need to, in case of future tense, you are required to add shall or will. Now shall or will, how you can understand that we are going to use the shall or will. When you are having strong determination, you can use will. Okay. And when you are having comparatively lesser stronger intention, you can use the auxiliary verb shall. Okay. And this, always remember, this will and shall is a helping word. Okay. It's not the perfect or normal word. Okay. It's auxiliary verb or a helping verb. Okay. Now the word eat is a verb and this one is helping verb or an auxiliary verb. So we will eat food. You will eat food. Second person plural number also will be same. You will eat food. He, she, or it, or any name will be same. Will eat food. They will, in case of third person plural number, they will eat food. Okay. Now see, the verb form used in the present tense is the first form of verb, eat. Okay. Now the verb form used in the past tense is the past form of the verb, and the verb form used in the future tense is also the present form of verb along with an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. It is will or shall. Now use of will as shall is used or determined on the determination of your will. How much stronger your will is. Okay. So you can use either shall or will depending on the intention or intensity of your work. Okay. So this is the main three parts of sentence. These main three parts are further divided into different parts of tenses. Okay. So today I am just going to complete this lesson here. In my next video I am just going to